and welcome back to Cedric's Opinion. Hey, Cedric.
Hey, what's up?
All right. Listen, there's been a lot of talk about these female entertainers and how they are dressing. Why can't they have expressive, creative expression? Why?
It's not creative expression when you're doing the most for the most attention. And it's not creative expression when you feel like you're not in the news anymore, you're not in the newspapers anymore. Think about it. Most of these ladies that are doing this are women that we don't stop talking about. We don't talk about them no more. They're in the limelight no more. They're not in the public light no more. We ain't drool. Me ain't drool over them, and me ain't crazy about them. Me and them forgot all about them. So now let me do something to get attention. But the biggest mistake they're making is they're getting the wrong type of attention because people are looking down on them because how they acting now. There's a lot of women cheering forward, jumping up and down, doing splits, cheerleading, and just I'm surprised the parade ain't going on downtown. How women cheering for it because every woman I ask that's cheerleading and leading the charge on, lead them along, and they look good, and that let them dress what they want to dress, and let them wear what they want to wear because they women, and y'all bashing and y'all this and y'all that. I asked one question, and the whole room got quiet. I said, if that was your daughter dressed like that, your mom dressed like that, or your grandma dressed like that, would you have a problem with it? And I can hear crickets in the background. It was so quiet. Why? Because women don't care when it's somebody else dressed like that, when it's somebody else looking like that. But a family member, or even them, most of them, if you ask them, would you dress like that? They'll say, hell no, but that's her. But too scared to say that's inappropriate, too scared to say that's not nice, too scared to say she got a husband at home. Don't nobody care about the husband that she got to come home to, and he's feeling degraded, downgraded, and got the nerves to Kiki Palmer husband said a post about what she did, and a bunch of ignorant people, that's male and female, talks about him. That's his wife. And most men know if your wife posts a post for Playboy, and you going through the magazine, you see a Playboy, she gonna hell to deal with when she get home. Most women know that if your husband posts for Playboy magazine, or he out shaking his rump in front of these women, and you find out about it accidentally, it's gonna be a price to pay when he get home. But you don't care because that's somebody else. You don't care because that's somebody else's business. You don't care because it's not you. The problem I got with that, I don't like people cheerleading for things that they really, as long as it ain't in my house, I don't care. As long as it ain't in my house, I love it. As long as it ain't my people, I love it, love it, love it, and y'all better not talk about it. But as long as it's not me.
Okay, so stop. I think you missing the point. Okay, it's our bodies. Let's give it to them. They still fine. They money. They're right. Who are we?
First of all, celebrities don't care about nobody but themselves. Celebrities don't care about nothing but y'all going to the box office, spending thousands of dollars on seeing their movies. Black people flooding in to see their movies, and black people watching their reality shows. They don't care nothing about y'all, but y'all rallying for them. But y'all don't understand who getting hurt by that. These 9-year-old girls, these 10-year-old girls, these 11-year-old girls, these 18-year-old girls. That's why these females are out of, these little girls are out of control. And I'm sad because they don't have any role. All their role models are thoughts. All their role models are ratchet. All their role models are women that dress half naked, celebrities half naked, runway, the red carpet ain't nothing but a bunch of black women with pasties on. Who does that? And so I know they get to show their bodies, but it doesn't. It's not a good look for black people and women that we look up to as men, and women that women look up to. But if we didn't got to the point to where we don't even care about that no more. Men are drool over it because we're men. Men ain't gonna look because we're men. But we ain't gonna have our wife dressed like that. We ain't gonna have our girlfriend dressed like that. It is not a good look. And I know every woman is rallying for it and say Keke Palmer husband shouldn't have wrote what he wrote. Okay, she shouldn't have wrote what she wrote. That's her husband. We're always inside somebody else's house telling her man how she's supposed to act, but that's her man. I don't get that about why everybody have a problem with what he said. That's his girlfriend or wife or however, whatever they got going on. But they're in a relationship, and he should have said what he said, and he should have posted it when he posted it. Everybody got a problem because he said it online. So what?
Stop. That's a double standard. You just said it. You know, some men like the look. Men like to check out these nice
If a man saw a
bodies.
cow walking on the side of the road, he gonna look.
But still, that's a double standard. If we can look good and feel good about ourselves, what do you? Why can it be good for some and not for others? Oh, because it's yours now. It's yours now. She can't look good.
Well, one day, maybe 10 years from now, maybe 20 years from now, it's gonna come a time to where they're gonna look back on 2022 and 2023. Y'all don't like what I'm getting ready to say, but I'm gonna say it anyway. This is gonna be the year the most thirstiest women, mainly celebrities, has ever been. Now, I've never seen so many women want to show ass and titties. One of the celebrities had pasties over her breasts. You already a celebrity. Everybody already see you. Why do you? It's almost like I'm going off into the sunset. My name ain't in the paper no more. My name in the news no more. I'm not making movies no more. Let me do something so they can talk about it. And exactly what all four of them wanted, because it was four of them. It's probably more than that, but the four of them I know of, exactly what they wanted, they got. Folks start talking about you, and that's sad, and it's thirsty for folks just to have their name in your mouth. And I'm disgusted about how our females entertainer. I'm talking about the regular everyday people. I'm talking the entertainer that our kids look up to. It's kids watching that. It's little girls watching that, and they want to wear that. They want to be that. They want to do that. So that's what I got a problem with. It has nothing to do with trying to tell them what to wear. Has nothing to do with trying to tell them what to do. Has nothing to do with trying to say that they wrong, right, wrong. I'm looking at the little kids that are coming up thinking that that's the way they want to dress. Because think about it. When you women was young, y'all dressed like celebrities. Celebrities, chic jeans and short ass jeans and the tight dresses that tube dresses. In the 80s and 90s, women dress like celebrities dress and they look good in what they got on. Celebrities don't even dress no more. Y'all don't have nobody to look up to. These Beyonce and the Stallion, Megan Thee Stallion, and everybody. All it is ass, twerking, legs in the air, titties showing, ass showing. Everything that's going on for these little girls to see is something that I hate. That this era, it has nothing for the young mind of a woman wanting to be a woman and not wanting to show. Because everywhere you go, from a restaurant to Chuck E. Cheese to everywhere you go to eat, you can go to the park and go to the zoo. You can go. I can walk outside right now and go check the mailbox. It's somebody out there half naked walking around. It don't make no sense. I'm sorry. I just don't understand it. And I got a major problem with it because I think as black women, we should show a better example to these young kids that are coming up. Some women will agree to what I'm saying. Some women think I'm bashing. It's only bashing when it's true.
You know, I agree with you in regard of children observing some of this behavior. However, the responsibility rests upon the parent. Don't you agree?
No.
You don't agree that it starts with home?
Because out of sight, out of mind. Out of sight, out of mind. When them kids leave your side, they going to school, and most of the women in school are dressed like that. When they leave your side, they over their girlfriend's house. You don't know what they watching on video. It's a whole nother era. This ain't nothing like the 70s and 80s. So I don't blame parents for the kids being out of control. They'll hurry up and say, lock the parents up. The parents is the reason why the kids. Some of these parents don't even know their kids. Their kids even act like that. They don't even know their kids even be in that kind of behavior. Why? out of sight, out of mind. Back in the day, yeah, the 80s, 70s, 80s, and 90s, yeah, parents, got accountable for their kids, and yeah. But this ain't that type of era. So I don't blame the dads for how the son's behavior. I don't blame the moms for the for the daughter's behavior. Because when that daughter leave her house with that little pack sack, and the mom look through that and see if any tights and skinny jeans and braless shirts and whatever they be wearing is in that bag, and she looking there and she just seen a nice pair of jeans and a nice long shirt, and she said, "Going out the door." She don't know. She done threw what she really gonna wear out the back window. I don't blame the parents. These kids out of control. Why? Because they don't have no role models. Zero role models.
Okay, so you mentioned making themselves relevant again, and I think you touched upon Taraji, and you touched upon Gabrielle Union, Sierra, and most recently Keke Palmer, all of which have children. Taraji and Gabrielle, they're a little bit older than the others. And so, okay, they're going for attention, they're going for the shock value. It worked.
It worked.
Because we talking about it.
Yeah, exactly that's what I just said. That's what they did it for. They need to be irrelevant. They didn't do it for no reason but I need people to talk about us. They not all these women actors, all these women. Why ain't nobody else doing it? There's a bunch of black women actresses out there that stars in movies, that sing, that do. They're not doing that. But you got some that's thirsty for attention, so they're gonna do this, and they know. And like I say, we talking about it right now. Like I say, people think that I have a problem with the way women dress because I'm a man basher, or I'm just don't like women, or I don't like the way women take. But majority of the women that know me know I'm a good dude. And if anybody came to me and told me why I got a problem with the way today's women dress, because our small women is coming up right now, ain't got a single role model. You see little girls walking up and down the street in tights. And I'm like, why would a mommy let it out the house like that? 11 years old, 12 years old, 19 years old. These are, to me, a 25 years old little girl. Because they don't have any role model. All they seeing is sex, YouTube, out in the street. They go to Chuck E. Cheese, go out to eat. They go to the park, go to the zoo, family picnic. No matter when your daughter walk out that house, what she see ain't nothing that you want her to see, but you have no control over it. That's why I say I don't blame the parents, because it's everywhere you look. And my problem is I don't understand why we're raising kids to feel like I want to dress like that. I want to be like that. I want to shape like that. I want to, when I get 18 years old, I'm going to go get me a BBW. When I get 18 years old, I'm going to go get a breast implant. I'm going to get eyelashes that long. I'm going to get this and that. It ain't about nothing about the women and how they dress and I'm mad about it. I don't care about none of that. It's about the kids that are coming up right now, 5, 6, 7. You got women walk around with their sons, look like they're getting ready. They look like they're getting ready to go stand on a street corner, being HEB with tights on, with a tube top, whatever they call it, fishnet, with no bra, with 2 boys and a daughter. And I'm looking at her like, really? But they do that a lot. Don't care about nothing but being seen. The thirst, the need for attention. And once again, it ain't about, I could care less what y'all wear. My problem is, why wear that? And you got kids growing up looking at you and they feel like that's all they got. It's to get attention.
Okay, so point noted, but we equal opportunity here on this channel before we close out. Mm-hmm. We got some men out here showing their underwear and they're full. You can see they're full behind and their pants are sagging. They ain't setting the best example either.
There are men out here with fake braids like women. Most men ain't wearing that. It's men out here that's bleaching their skin because they want to be lighter. Most men ain't doing that. It's men out here that's out here with their pants hanging off their butt. Most men ain't doing that. It's men out here that's wearing skinny jeans. They trying to get every man. I was looking at on YouTube. They had an ad for Daisy Dukes for men, and there were men commenting asking where can they get them at. Real 100% black men don't, all that stuff I just named, we don't follow none of that. But there are men out here like that, but I don't call them men. I call them boys, or men that still got that boy frame of mind. But the majority of black men, no matter wherever you go, you ain't gonna find them with some skinny jeans. You don't find the pants hanging off them. You don't find the fake brazier. Real black men, because there are some black men out there but it ain't enough to call attention to. That's what men are doing. But you are right. There are men out here that are dressed just worse than the women, and they got female tendencies also. Trust me. If you go sit in a beauty shop, and it's a woman in chair A, a woman in chair B, you in chair C, and it's a woman in chair D, you got female tendencies because you're trying to get your hair done like them. That's all I got on that, because it's a running rapid rate now of a whole bunch of men getting braids in their hair. And all of it's fake hair. And I don't understand why would they do that.
Ooh, that sounds like a topic for another day. We're gonna make sure we cover that one as well. Yep. Cedric, as always, your point of view is always very thought-provoking. How can your audience keep track of you?
Well, I want them to subscribe to my page and comment on my topics, and I want to keep this flowing. And just reach out to me with any comments. But I really want you guys to ring that bell. So every time I write a post or write a topic, or anytime I'm saying anything that you might want to hear, I want you to ring that bell. Cedric Lewis, I'm out.